Libras, welcome to Ascending Spiritually. My name is Dee, so this is going to be for March 26th to the 31st. Keep in mind that because this is a general reading, not all the messages are going to match with your situation. And if you'd like anything personal, the information for that is in the description box below. The gender of the cards also don't matter, and you may have to switch the roles. Also, if you notice, I do have a join sign. I am rolling out memberships for additional messages for all 12 Zodiac signs, so be sure to check that out. So let's see, what do you guys have going on? Someone doesn't want me to talk the way these cards are shuffling. First card we have is the Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, Page of Wands, the Hierophant, Ace of Wands, King of Swords, the Five of Cups, Eight of Cups. Okay, so it seems like two people are sad over you. These could be two potential love interests or two friends, family members, anything. I feel like with the Five of Cups, these people took you for granted. They didn't appreciate you. They pushed you out, betrayed you in some way, shape, or form. I feel like in the past, you were in this energy of the Five of Cups, crying over these people, feeling sadness, pain, sorrow, misery, grief. And now it seems like the roles have switched. And now these people are chasing and pondering after you. With the Ace of Pentacles, you have brand new beginnings coming in, full of prosperous energy. So if you've been wanting to move this year, this is a good sign that that's going to be possible. New jobs, new connections. Ace of Pentacles is abundance and prosperity in the form of money. And this is also going to elevate other areas of your life as well. With the Nine of Cups, they want you to focus on yourself and be selfish. Take care of your own needs first, because once you're good, then you can take care of everyone around you. You're not responsible for the world. You cannot make the whole world happy. You need to first take care of yourself and make sure that you're good before you take on any energies from other people. If you have children, your children love you very much. These are children that are talented in creative aspects, so it would be best for you to invest in your kids, because I feel like it's going to actually benefit you in the future. For example, this could be you putting in time and effort towards your child taking gymnastics, and in the future they could end up being like an Olympic gold medal winner in some way, shape, or form. The Hierophant is here to show that if you are in a commitment, some of you could be considering walking away from this commitment. If there was a marriage that you were in, the person that you were married to in the past was very non-committal, even though they portrayed themselves as someone who was very motivated and driven, someone who, you know, had their shit together. This was just an illusion that they were reflecting onto you. I feel like in the past your eyes were closed in some way, shape, or form, because in this Ace of Pentacles there's an eye dead in the middle of it. So your third eye is open, which means you can see beyond the veil. You can see past people's facades and the mask that they try to put on for other individuals. And so this Page of Wands, because you don't want them anymore, or because, you know, their options have fallen through or fallen short, this person wants to come back and create havoc and turmoil in your life once again. But they're going to be very clever about the way that they do it. They're going to come in very passionate, wanting to, you know, sweep you off your feet, whispering sweet nothings. But in the end, this is how you're going to be in the end. Sulking, sad, depressed, miserable. So don't let this person drag you back into whatever turmoil you walked away from. With the King of Swords being here, there's also another person that wants to come in and give you some sort of truth. This was an individual that held back their feelings and emotions. You never really knew where you stand with this individual, so you may have decided to, you know, leave them behind and continue pushing forward. This individual has learned quite a few major lessons from you just because of how you handled yourself with poise and elegance as you walked away from this individual. I feel like this King of Swords, male or female, is used to getting what they want, and you're the first person that has stood up to this individual, and it really helped them change their viewpoint or perspective, because you were the first individual to really put this person in their place. Even if this is a masculine energy who's a boss or someone who has, you know, high credentials, they have a lot to offer, someone that could even potentially be a celebrity, you stood up to this individual, something that their parents, their family members, and their friends have not been able to do. By you simply caring about yourself and putting your needs first is what turned this person on. By you rejecting this person, it actually brought them back to you. It's weird. So as a Five of Cups, both of these men or women or people, friends, family members, whatever they are sulking, they're sad, and they're basically in tears over you. But they would never let you know this. This is something that's happening behind the scenes, behind closed doors, especially at night. And with the Eight of Cups, you have a path that's specifically carved out just for you. So you're going to have the devil sending people in the form of like entity possession to try to ward you off your path. So if you ever get that gut feeling that you need to protect yourself, please listen to that every time. With the Ace of Wands, you also have new beginnings coming in the form of like your creative outlet. So let's say you have a skill set that you've been putting in time and effort into. Within springtime, this is going to bloom. With the Ace of Wands, I also see you chasing after people that are aesthetically pleasing, but inside, these are people that could be closed off or people that are not prepared to have a stable emotional connection. So be sure that you're not just taking on other people's baggage, as well as accepting people just because of what you see on the outside, because looks can be very deceiving. If you were sad and regretful and grieving, that will change. So if you feel like you're at a point where you're not happy with what's going on in your life, know that you are in the driver's seat. That means that there's certain characteristics about yourself or certain belief systems that need to be changed or, you know, adjusted in some way, shape, or form, because the Hierophant is all about, you know, what you grew up believing in, indoctrination, what your parents taught you, what your community believes in. And you may be someone that's just wandering off on your own path, and everyone keeps trying to put you in this box, and you just can't be classified or, you know, sorted like other people. You're very special. You're a spiritual teacher. You have a strong connection to God and the divine. People may even accuse you of tampering with dark magic or being close to the devil, and it's just because they don't understand your connection to the divine. So they're going to, you know, ruminate and just try to accuse you of other things. Don't pay attention to those people. They really don't know what they're talking about, and they should focus more on themselves rather than your life, is what I'm trying to say. So with the Ace of Pentacles, new beginnings coming in, not just in money and, you know, performance and also resources, but new beginnings in love as well. A lot of attractive people I see in your corner as well. So if you feel like you're alone or you're isolated, it's for a reason. It's so that you can find your path once again, because some of you may have lost yourself in some way, shape, or form, and other people lost yourself in a commitment, and you're being separated, or there's a divorce that's going to happen, and this is going to force you to go back to God, because that's where everything begins. So with the Ace of Pentacles, why is that here? The Knight of Swords, Five of Cups here twice, the Lovers, Eight of Wands, Eight of Swords, Nine of Wands, Ace of Swords. Okay, so the person that hurt you, this man or female that was cold with you, that looked at you as if you were just another one of their hoes, or, you know, men that they keep on the side, this person's hurting over you now. I feel like the person that they chose over you, because the reason why this King of Swords was not giving themselves to you wholeheartedly is because they had another individual on the side that they were holding on to. This could be an ex, another side piece, I don't know what it is, a potential love interest as well, but either way, this person's hurt, and they're going to come to you hoping that you lick their wounds, and, you know, this person's going to look to you for rehabilitation in some way, shape, or form, and that's not your place. It's like this person left you for dead, but now that they're in a place where they're needing you, they want you to be, you know, forgiving and apologetic, and that's solely up to you how you want to deal with that situation. I just know I'm petty, and once you do me wrong, I'm never going to forget that. With the Ace of Swords coming here, we have three aces. So not only are you going to be becoming more intelligent or just pushing yourself and challenging yourself more mentally, you're also going to have some sort of harsh truths and realization. You've earned your crown. All the pain and heartbreak and sorrow that you've gone through in your lifetime, you've gained some sort of notoriety or class in the eyes of the universe, and no one can take this away from you. With the Moon card being here, there's a lot of mystery around you. I feel like people try to like watch you and study you and what you do, and they try to figure you out, but you're like, expect the unexpected, because I feel like with secrets, you have a lot that you keep to yourself. This is information about other people as well, especially if you are someone that's of God. That means that you're going to receive constant downloads about what's going to happen in the world, how things are going to be pushing forward. And you may keep this to yourself just because, you know, this is something spiritual and sacred. But either way, you're not the type of person to be messed with. And I feel like people have learned this with you. You're like that one person where people should just let you be. Mind your own business, let you stay in your own lane, because you're being guided on a specific path. You have some sort of mission that you have to complete, and anybody that comes in your way trying to sway you off of it, anyone that comes to you trying to use you, they're going to pay the ultimate price. I don't feel like it's death. Of course it's not, but the ultimate price could be like, you know, living in sorrow and misery, or having, you know, this lifelong regret of not doing the one person right that was connected to God. So as the Knight of Swords is here, be careful of making any impulsive decisions, especially recklessly spending because that will affect you in the near future. With the 5 of Cups, you were in the position of where you were grieving 5 people. So I feel like from this point forward, these 5 people that have done you wrong in the past, they're going to come to you with some sort of apology. They're going to want to smooth things over. They're going to want to start things from scratch. Let's say if it was a connection that was toxic, they're going to try to convince you to do things once again. Do not listen to these people, because for the most part, they're doing it for their own gain. If someone left you for another individual, why are they coming back? Those are the questions that you need to ask them. Like, what have you learned? What are you going to do differently? The Lovers card is here to show that there is some sort of divinely guided relationship that's coming into your life. This could be a friend or a coworker that's going to help you along, this path, because it is difficult. A lot of you struggle with loneliness or just feeling alone, even if you are surrounded by other people, and it's because you're in a class all by yourself. You cannot be like anyone else. You have to just listen to your gut and do things your own way. Stop looking at the progress that somebody else has over you, because their path is completely different from yours. There's also going to be a sudden message or communication that's going to come in. This could be a phone call that you've been waiting for. It's going to come when you least expect it, and when that phone call arrives, it's going to come with sudden, shocking revelations as well as secrets that are being revealed. And this could be someone coming in, finally letting you know what their feelings are for you, letting you know that they want to move forward towards a commitment. And if you're already talking to someone, or if you were already in a stable relationship, this could prompt you to want to walk away from a commitment to pursue something new. The tricky part is that you need to make sure you're doing things the right way. Sometimes people end up falling in love with other people. The issue comes is when you're not honest about it, and when you try to, have your cake and eat it too, or have it both sides. That's when things get messy and karma comes into play. So be sure, if you are dealing with multiple people, you're being honest with both of them about what your intentions are and what you expect. This goes for the cross watcher as well. If you're watching for the Libra, make sure that there are boundaries established. That way you can prevent any misunderstandings, as well as, unnecessary heartbreak and pain. Harsh truths and revelations are coming up. With the 8 of Swords, if you were feeling trapped, confined, and restricted in any way, shape, or form, this is self-inflicted. There's not actually any chains around you. You just feel like you either cannot pursue what you want to pursue. You feel like you don't have enough tools. You feel like you don't have enough money, self-worth issues. This is all things that you need to work out on your own, so that when these new beginnings come in, there's nothing holding you or stopping you back from moving forward. You've been going through a transformation within the last 9 years of your life. It may have been difficult, but you've been going through a certain cycle that's helping you rise like a phoenix from the ashes. So crying and, releasing is an important part of spirituality as well. You holding on to things and, holding on to grudges is going to be baggage that you're carrying on to, your next relationships and your next connections. I feel like you've been dealing with a karmic or someone that you have a very strong magnetic connection to, but this person is not serious about you the way that you are with them. So do not delude yourself or place yourself in a position of where you could potentially be in denial about what someone's intentions are, because I feel like this person has let you know time and time and again who they are, what they're worth, what they want from you. What does this Page of Wands want from you? Community, gift, and coffin. So this was someone that you've had some sort of major ending with, a major breakup, but this person wants to come in offering you some sort of gift. You have to look behind what are these person's real intentions. I feel like with the community, this could be someone that, you had mutual friends with. If you were married, you and this person's family members could have been close. Either way, this person chose someone over you with the Lovers. This is a choice. They had a choice between you and someone else, and they decided to give you the bare minimum and to give you crumbs. So what do you expect when they're going to come in again with this rigmarole once again? It's like this person goes through the same cycle, and you have to choose to remove yourself from that toxicity. Otherwise, it's just going to keep going over and over and over and over again for this entire lifetime. With pathway, some sort of path is being restricted from you. It's the path to great fortune. So if you feel like you've been putting in so much hard work, time, effort, and dedication, and it's not coming into fruition, it's because you're being blocked. Blocked by your own wounds. But I feel like there's something else blocking you as well. So let me take a look and see what this is. Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the Lovers, and the 6 of Cups. Okay, so someone watching here is a twin flame. This twin flame is a King of Swords energy, so they match you. You're the Queen of Swords. You're the Libra. This King is your perfect match. The problem is they're dealing with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse that's refusing to let go of them. This is like a karmic feminine or masculine that was with this King of Swords for, you know, just beneficial reasons like money, everything that they can get out of them. And this was someone that was truly meant for you. As you can see, there's a Cupid at the top, and Cupid is throwing their arrow at these two people that were meant to be together. And this is someone from your past that you have been unable to let go of. You could even possibly have a child with this person, or this King of Swords is keeping a secret about the fact that they do have a secret child, or a child that is just like not well known by everyone. Either way, there's a woman who could possibly be barren in the background. I don't know why that came out. That's not my business. And someone in the background is going to get bad karma for holding on to people for, you know, negative reasons. This is like a user that's in the background, refusing to let go of this King of Swords and willing to keep them at any cost. That means binding spells, you know, poisoning their food, just out of there. But anyway, the divine is going to work that out. And that's when this person is going to come back to you wounded, because the Queen of Pentacles that they've been dealing with, whoever that person was, they're a slob. They're someone who only cares about themselves, selfish, demotivated, someone that is a mooch. I just get the vibe that that's what this Queen of Pentacles is, because they're in reverse. Usually it should be someone who's very loving, giving, and nurturing, but in the complete opposite energy, it's someone who's destructive and someone that can bring, you know, turmoil and havoc to a lot of people's lives. So let me get another deck. That way I can get some additional messages for Libra. Best advice moving forward. 26th to the 31st, best advice moving forward. 10 of Wands. You already have enough on your plate. If someone's trying to come into your life and they're not bringing something of value to the table, they're not alleviating you of all these things that you need to take care of, then you need to let these people go. Show them the way out. Open the door. But I do see that there is someone that's truly meant for you. This person could have heavy earth placements in their chart. But this person needs to work on releasing something that's keeping them away from you. This King of Pentacles knows that you're someone who is formidable. They know that you're someone who's worthy. You're a privileged male or man. So they know that they have to come to you, correct? So if you're in separation with someone that you love dearly, the reason why you're not hearing from this person is because they're stuck in their toxicities and they don't want to bring any of that to you. Because if they do end up, you know, approaching you prematurely, this is what they're going to do to you. Play mind games, lie, trickery, deception, underhanded behavior, self-sabotage the relationship. So focus on moving forward mentally and emotionally away from anything that's keeping you imbalanced. And also work on committing to the things that are important to you. Don't let anybody make you feel like your beliefs aren't worthy or that, you know, what you believe in is wrong. No, you need to stand tall and have faith in what it is that you stand for. And know that there will be adversity and people trying to knock you off your path. You may be an earth angel, star seed, indigo child, anything of that realm. Some of you are even ascended masters, but you are very powerful. You just may not know to what extent that your power is shown. And I feel like you've only tapped into maybe like 20% of it. So as you get older, you're going to explore depths of yourself. Your future is bright. Right now, you have a choice as to which paths you can choose from. It seems like you have 2 different options, maybe even 3. But release yourself from anything that makes you fall from your grace. If you have to, you know, sabotage yourself and your opportunities to be with someone, that's not the individual for you. Make sure that you are, you know, letting people know that you know what your worth is. You know that you deserve someone who's stable and grounded, someone that has a lot to offer just like you do. So don't settle for less. And that's the end of your reading, and I hope you like it. Bye.